it's really nice actually. I'm obviously a Bournemouth girl originally, but it's actually nice to be up north. I'm looking really forward to exploring Yorkshire and obviously Leeds city centre too. Just getting on board. I've obviously been very prepared to wrap up warm. I've come from Australia after spending the last 15 years there, so I've got my beanie, I've got my puffer coat, I've got my Ugg boots, so I'm ready to go.
You've had 4 sessions already with the Rhinos. What's your first impressions of the club?
Yeah, it's been really nice. Obviously, my first day I got sort of driven around and taken around and just seen, I guess, the history and the legacy here, and not just about the netball program, about rugby and the influence that it's had in the community here. And that's what makes things so special, and it makes you sort of have the pride to be able to play for your club. So to be able to see that and know that it's a one club vibe, I'm really excited about that and embracing that over the next sort of few weeks and this season. And then with the netball, it's nice to see what Leanna's been able to sort of create with building a legacy, and the girls that have come in. She's got a great group here. There's so many sort of inspiring stories. There's so many accents to be able to get on board, but I'm excited to kind of just learn who they are as people and then see that sort of transition onto court and those connections really build.
You mentioned Leanna there, that she's someone who you've worked already with at England. What was the vision she showed to you about joining Rhinos, and what was that a big influence to you coming here?
Yeah, I mean, I won't shy away from, I was looking forward to coming back and playing the English Super League. So I was speaking to a few different clubs, and I can tell you what, the first sort of couple of minutes I was sold on everything that Leanna said, and I guess her passion just oozes through, and what she wants to do with this club and what she wants to do with netball in this community, and building that legacy. And I think we were just on the same page in terms of making sure that you leave a place better than where you came in, and that's something that I've really sort of ridden on board to, and just I was just empowered by it and like sold straight away. So yeah, excited to be here finally, and excited to hopefully make a difference, and knowing that we can hopefully build a bit of a legacy, so this club's in a really rich place going forward long after we retire and move on.
That's it. There's lots of young girls in this squad. It is helping them on their journey, something that really excites you and something that you want to be part of.
Yeah, definitely. And I think just bringing netball to the community here as well. We've got an exciting team. We've probably got a good skeleton in terms of having a strong African influence in the goal shooting end with Joyce there. We've got some experience with Caroline in the middle, and then obviously my experience that I bring at the back end, and then the girls that slot in. We can all learn from each other, and it's not just about us coming in and being able to kind of coach those around us. It's about learning and adapting, and I think that's what makes this team so exciting, and then being able to learn off Mags and Liana with what they can bring to us at training, and just making sure we're right to go. But I think the important thing is we want to play a brand of netball that we're not just proud of, but the community are, and they really get on board, and are really excited to come and watch us play.
Zoe Davis is a familiar face to you. Are you looking forward to working with her again? I saw you were giving her some advice and stuff there. What can people expect from her?
Yeah, I'm really excited to work with all the defensive end, and it's really nice being able to connect with them with the last sort of couple of days on court, and just see the difference that we got there. Sarah's so quick and speedy and really sort of works on that one-on-one. Shelley's really good at sort of reading the space, and then Zoe I've obviously had the privilege of working with over in Australia, and I really love what she brings and her potential that she's got across all 3 positions, wing defence, goal defence and goalkeeper, and I've seen that potential, and it's nice to see her so welcome, so comfortable in an environment, because I think that will help her excel on court.
And you said 15 years since you've played in Super League. How excited are you for that, and what are you expecting?
Yeah, hopefully a change as the game's sort of grown. I think it's going to be very different. I know I've already spoken like the umpiring and officiating, I think will be very different, but I think that's just the important thing, is that our game obviously is adapting on court, but we're making sure that we're growing it and improving it at every aspect. I'm looking forward to being able to sort of connect with the fans that have been so sort of welcoming and supportive of me over my career, and especially from being afar as well across socials. So to be able to sort of meet them one-on-one and have that connection, I think will be great. And I think being part of the Leeds Rhinos, it's something completely new, and for me, I'm all about those challenges and just sort of getting yourself out of your comfort zone and making sure that you grow and adapt to.
Finally, we're going to be playing at Leeds Arena, Leeds Rhinos, but there's going to be a chance for netball fans in the county to watch England. What are you expecting from that, and how much would you suggest people get down there and watch that game?
Yeah, finally international netball's come up north. Leeds are obviously very lucky to be able to host the Nations Cup. You've got the top nations there in Australia and New Zealand. You're going to have an African influence there with Uganda, and then our Roses playing, and some of my teammates that I had the privilege to be able to play with, and some young ones coming up through, and obviously our coach Liana will be there supporting them through. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a great vibe. I expect nothing less from the Northerners to be able to get on board and really make it sort of a party vibe, but just see that spectacle of netball at its highest quality.